Oh, new dev report. Sorry. I do like it quite a lot, actually. So I have a few complaints gameplay wise, although somebody on YouTube pointed out to me that actually, apparently, if you go to the official Wandersong website, they have if you get stuck trying to beat our game in any section that's too hard for you, do this thing and get through it, which would actually honestly eliminate a lot of the stress that I've had. But no, overall, I like this game quite a lot. I had thought it was just going to be a cute little feel-good, lovey adventure, which was fine. I feel like there's a room for that sort of thing, and I was totally in the mood to play something like that. But perhaps because I am the person that I am, for better or worse, I really appreciate that it is digging pretty hard into some pretty heavy stuff. Like, one of the things that I was writing about in my description of the archive of the previous stream is that in a way this is kind of low self-esteem, the video game. And we have, I feel like, perhaps because a lot of indie developers are kind of within like the same age range and have some similar experiences, even if obviously their backgrounds are different. Yes, I'm very close to the end of the game, so if you haven't played it, and you want to play it, please proceed with caution, because I'm probably about to unleash feelings and thoughts that are spoilers, so consider this your warning. So Wandersong is an indie game that came out, last year? The year before? It's relatively recent, and in a way it's that's 2018. Okay, there's a bunch of really, really heartfelt, frankly, like slightly anti-capitalist, quite progressive, and inclusive, like indie games, that I feel like they came out in, like, I would say the past like 3 or 4 years. Like, obviously Night in the Woods is in that category, and Night in the Woods, I think, has inspired elements of Wandersong. But there's a bunch of games in that category, and I feel like Wandersong at first glance doesn't seem like it would fall into that same category. Listening to the sound of the part of the game that we're in right now kind of reinforces what I'm saying when I say that it is not. I like that it kind of got me to lower my guard. Yes, Mrs. Chrono, happy birthday. I hope you spoil her rotten Chrono. But yeah, so this game caught me off guard because it seems like it's gonna be like this like joyful adventure. Like, you wake up singing, the birds are singing, the colorful, like, bright backgrounds, everything is jolly, and the bard is so happy. But it really goes places, and I feel like a lot of the indie games from this era, this category, like, they're in dialogue with one another. If you like this game and you like Night in the Woods and you like games that ask questions that about human nature and philosophy and things like that, and you like about Wandersong that it has this like seemingly cute and innocent exterior, but there's a lot more lurking under the surface, play Mythic Ocean. Mythic Ocean is not even a sleeper hit. It's just an underappreciated gem that I loved, that I played earlier this year. And it looks like it's a cute kids game, but it's actually like really heavily grounded in philosophy and questions about like governance and free will and human nature. And making choices with long-term and short-term repercussions, and how you decide what the right thing to do is, and how you deal with complex personalities. Blue Glass is correct. Like, Mythic Ocean is an absolutely phenomenal game. But so there's been a bunch of these games that have all come out within a few years of each other, and I think in some cases they're inspired by each other, but also I think that they are kind of arising out of similar things. Like, I can't say that the people who made them would be friends, but I think that they have shared cultural experiences in their background, and also are responding to the world around us, which, not to get too hard and heavy into real world topics, but it has been a very difficult few years to watch and to be afraid of what might be coming next and what is happening now. And so I feel like that's kind of all come together to shape the art that is being created today. And so Wandersong has things in common with the games that I'm categorizing as this group. And whatever, like, if we wind up assigning names of like schools of art, like if you look at like eras and like schools and stuff, and you can kind of like categorize, this is the blah period of people creating art. If we ever eventually start doing that with games, whatever this category is that's responding specifically to these things, I really like that. But they've all kind of got their own focus and their own thing, like what their driving question is, or their driving theme is. Wandersong is interesting because it's very, like, it's obviously the end of the world, the feeling of the world ending, I think, is part of what is shaping a lot of these, many of these games that I'm talking about right now are specifically about the world has ended, or is at risk of ending, or is about to end. And yes, capitalism or lack of empathy is frequently a factor. Sometimes there's an inevitability in there. Sometimes there's that. But in addition to that, like, kind of like global perspective, one of the things that Wandersong has going for it that I didn't really fully understand was where it was going until like the game has continued. If we think about the moments in the game that are most emotionally effective, and that people are really like, that stick with you, okay, you're gonna have to tell me what that word means again. Yeah, because I've forgotten it. I know I've seen it before, and I don't remember what it means. But one of the big turning points in this game, when you realize what you're playing is Bard realizing, like, oh, I'm not the hero, there is the hero, and I'm not gonna be able to do this. This isn't gonna work. My grand adventure is going nowhere. And I feel like, and then we deal with Bard's depression there. And it's kind of like, you could be like, oh, is this depression because of the inevitability or the fate of the world? But for Bard specifically, a lot of that comes from feeling powerless and insignificant, and not feeling like they are important. Basically not having their own internal sense of self-worth and self-esteem. And so losing what had kind of become their external identity to a certain degree, or externally provided identity. They weren't really sure what else to put there. And they eventually like gather hope and pull themselves together with like the help of their friends and stuff going on. And they're back to it, but it's still kind of in there. There's a little bit of that. Fortunately for Bard, they're pretty resilient, I think is the word I want. But the other two characters who are important and consistent throughout a significant amount of the story is obviously Miriam, our friend the witch, who, okay, is there anyone present for whom Miriam is not like top 2 or 3 favorite characters in this game? Because like, I know there's people who are really attached to Ash, and I think that Ash is really adorable and I like them a lot. I love Bard, and I imagine a lot of people love Bard, and like, I want to leave room for there being some other character that people really love. But like, everybody loves Miriam. She's fantastic. She's lovable, she's snarky, but they're not afraid to have a character who's snarky and yet very loving and good. Like, a lot of times when people put in the snarky bitchy character, there's not this innate goodness that Miriam has, but Miriam is like defined by the fact that she loves her grandmother. And I think I talked about that before. And I absolutely love that. I think that's a fantastic decision. I think that is avoiding tropes and making a real character. And given that this is a game that's very much about love and tenderness, like, I think that's really important. Yes, we're gonna get there. that is where this conversation is going. Why, yes, I've been streaming for over 10 minutes on the title screen of the game, but I'm talking about the game, so it's relevant. But so Miriam is a wonderful character, and she's the sort of character who feels very real to me. Like, I've known people like Miriam. I like her better than some of the versions of her that I've known in real life, because she is able to be vulnerable and love, whereas the ones that I know tend to be a bit more defensive than that. But she feels like a very real person, and so when you see her like snarkiness and her like negativity, and all of those things come out, like, it clearly comes from a place of pain, and the game knows that, and you kind of are like, okay, I can kind of maybe guess at that, but you don't necessarily think too much about it, until you see over the course of the game, Miriam getting like increasingly frustrated at the fact that like Bard like keeps doing things without her. She's supposed to be the one on this grand adventure saving the world in her eyes. Like, you know, she's gonna take what her granny taught her and she's gonna go out and do this. And then, okay, fine, she's gonna help this like obnoxiously plucky and happy person save the day. But it clearly like wears at her that like Bard goes into the spirit world without her. Bard solves problems without her. She's like, well, fine, I'll just stay at the edge of the town or whatever. And then Bard goes in and saves the day. And there's clearly like some discomfort there, with her. And it's not just that that's what bitchy characters do. It's clearly coming from somewhere, and they build to it and they build to it. And when we first go to the Kingdom of Rule and everyone like is discriminating against her and treating her poorly because she is a witch, and their kingdom that they hate, that they're at war with, is a kingdom of witches, she gets very upset about that. And so you think, oh, now we're going to go to the witches, and this will be this great thing for her. And she's like nervous about it. And over the course of traveling through the kingdom of witches, I guess queendom of witches, sorry folks, I realize like I should be talking to you, but I'm on a tear here. And then I will look at chat. Please forgive me for this. But for me, the situation in the witch town is probably the most interesting in the game, except like I would say the only other thing in my opinion that's anywhere near as interesting is what's going on in Bard's hometown. Why are we frying pianos? I don't know, Flutie Pod. I don't know. But I loved the tragic princess story and her complicated family and what she's trying to do and trying to get through to her mom. Like, all of that was really interesting, and that was a very good like A plot. But the B plot of the story is Miriam's emotional experience of going through this place where one might think that she would feel like she fit in, but instead she feels so alien, and then she has this true identity crisis, which I relate to, which I've talked about at length in a previous stream, and I think that the feelings that I related to in there, and the amount, like, I don't think that they set out to make her story with my experience in mind, but I think they made her story with experiences like mine in mind, and I think that's really wonderful. But one of the things that I love so much about it is that it culminates in pushing her kind of over the edge, and that there's clearly the issues that she's been working through like the entire game, or not even working through, but they're the things that have been complicating her feelings for the entirety of the game. Finally, like, they can't just be in the background. They're in the forefront. Being in the witch town forces her feelings of insecurity and not being good enough, abandonment issues from her parents not being there for her, not feeling like she fit into the town that was around her because she was the only witch, having this identity, that now, like, her relationship with her identity, and then other people who have the same identity but a different relationship with it, like, all of that stuff where she just, like, has to deal with, who am I? What do I want? What do I need? How do I fit in the world? Why am I so insecure? What is worthwhile about me? How can I be worthwhile? Like, And so talking to her when she's dancing in the music venue, which I love, by the way, that it is the band from her hometown, that is the band that you were part of as Bard, that is providing the context for that conversation, because I feel like that is meaningful for both of them. And that scene, I mean, that's the best scene in the game so far. And it's beautiful. Like, so much of what she says is beautiful, and I am like so proud of her and inspired by her. And as someone who's been trying to take the past 5 years to figure out who I am and build up my own sense of self-worth and self-esteem, and trying to figure out, what is my identity? Who am I really? How do I define myself? How do I find my identity and my worth outside of what other people tell me I am? Now, I probably won't be cosplaying as Miriam. She's not the type of character that I cosplay, but she is definitely, in my opinion, like, she's my favorite. She's kind of like Vivi from Final Fantasy IX, where, like, I love the cast, but this is the most complex character with, like, the most interesting questions and the best development. And so Vivi's not my favorite character in 9, but I have never met anyone who likes Final Fantasy IX or loves Final Fantasy IX and doesn't have Vivi as, like, character 1, 2, or 3 in a strong cast. Miriam may not be somebody's absolute favorite, but I would be surprised if she wasn't at least number 2 for every single person who likes this game, because she's great. She's really good. And I love that, like, obviously her story isn't done. Her situation isn't done. But she finds some degree of closure, and you're just like, yes, this was a turning point for her. She has had an epiphany. That is amazing. But it all has to do with self-esteem and who you are and who you want to be and who the world needs you to be or wants you to be, or who you think you have to be to earn your place in the world, as though you don't have intrinsic value simply by being alive. You have to gain value by taking action or filling role or something like that, which it turns out is not limited to Bard and Miriam, but here at another very key pivotal point in the story, the other character who makes up the, like, triumvirate of, like, storytelling pillars in this game is Audrey. Notice how I haven't forgotten her name now, because she's not just the hero who shows up and sasses the main characters a few times. She's truly a character in her own right, so I know her name. Also, my memory is getting better. It's demonstrably improving. It's amazing. I'm sorry, that's been something that I've been struggling with for a while, so the thought that my memory is actually getting better is really exciting. But yeah, Audrey has had character development, and it would have been okay for her to be just a foil, where she's kind of the anti-bard, but she's not just the anti-bard. She, as it turns out, is struggling with some of the same issues that the other two characters are. And so by exploring the same question and the same issues, God, it's like almost 20 minutes of me talking like this. Well, this is what we're here for. This is what we do. They reinforce this being the question that they want to explore. That this is like the center of the game. Like, this is the game about low self-esteem, and not in a, like, gimmicky, like 90s elementary school counselor sort of way, but like on a this is a question that so many people struggle with, especially people in their 20s to 30s, of, am I worthy? How am I worthy? What do I have to do to be worthy? Where does my worth come from? How do I know that I'm lovable? How do I know that I deserve to be here? And giving the sort of antagonist the same exact conflict as the two protagonists is really interesting. Something I really wish they'd done more of in Final Fantasy X is that they also had a parallel between a protagonist and an antagonist, and that Yuna and Seymour are characters with very similar defining parts of their history, their backstory, and yet some of the specifics are different and their personalities are different, and so they take very different paths, and in some ways the game does a beautiful job paralleling that, and Titus has some similarities as well. A lot of it, like, I started writing an academic essay about it called Sins of the Father, because I think I'm funny, and because if I were to say Wandersong is self-esteem the game, I would say Final Fantasy X is daddy issues the game. You know? But I think exploring a similar conflict from 3 different angles with 3 different characters who have slightly different variations of it in their backgrounds and in their personalities, but also in how they deal with it, is a really great way to get at that question that you want to answer. And I don't know how conscious it is. Like, I don't know that the person who sat down to make Final Fantasy X, because a whole bunch of people are involved, I don't know that anybody was like, I have daddy issues and I wish to explore what it means to inherit who you are and what your role in the world is from your parent and having a complicated relationship with your dad. But Wandersong is such a personal game. I mean, if we look at this title screen, we can see the first names, and just the first names of the people who made it. Like, how much more personal can you get than having the first names of the 3 people who made the game? It's a game by Greg. Oh, okay, my friend Greg. I mean, I have a friend Greg, but this is a very, very personal story. And so I'm guessing that the question of how do I define my worth? How do I prove my worth? How do I fill the hole inside of me, because I cannot believe that I intrinsically have value, because I do not love myself and I do not see my worth. How do I get something external to fill that hole so that I can love myself or feel okay about myself? Or maybe I have to find a way to find that internally, because looking for it externally isn't going to work. Maybe that's a defining question for Greg, M, and Gord. It's a defining question for a lot of us, I think. So yeah, I feel like that's really fantastic. So that's a really long answer. So the question you asked was, do you like Wandersong, Lauren? And the answer is, I can spend 20 minutes on the title screen talking about what they're doing thematically with the characters. So yes. Anyway, that's my thoughts, and I've been thinking about this, and it's really nice that my brain is working well enough that I can have this, that I can say this, that I can remember things that have happened in the game enough to say this. Like, I'm really excited, because I've wanted to be able to do this, and I feel like I could do this in Final Fantasy X, when I was streaming it, but then my memory has been so bad that people have to remind me what happened last session. Yeah, no, my brain is actually working. Somewhat. Very exciting stuff. But yeah, I really love what they're doing. So by putting Miriam out of the picture because she got zapped by hero lightning, which I like, because she doesn't need to be present to save the day to be okay, you know? She doesn't, because, like, she's working on finding an answer for herself that is outside of taking those actions. And then I like that Bard comes in here and Bard saves the day by being themselves. Like, they befriend bugs by being nice to the bugs, so the bugs help them. Like, that's such a Bard thing to do. I really like everything that's going on here. Yes, bugs! Oh my goodness. And then having us team up with Audrey is such a great thing, because we needed to get to know her. Also, the late third act reveal of, oh, by the way, it turns out your quest giver might not be trustworthy. Who among us who has played or run a D&D game has never done that? I know that's kind of like super, super stereotypical, But in this case, it's really interesting that it turns out Rainbow Girlfriend has been telling us things that don't line up. And so we may actually wind up working together. Just call her Audrey, not the hero. She has a name, a personality, and her own neuroses beyond her title. But maybe it's good for you not to have it. Maybe you'll have to deal with your problems yourself, with your own hands, with your own problem solving, instead of everything becoming like a game and a problem to solve, so you won't be so disconnected from the people that you were and creatures, beings that you were harming. We'll see. Post-game Easter egg I'll want to see. Okay, we'll try to do that. Give me a... If I'm at a point where I won't be able to get it, if I don't act then, like, be like, now is a time where you have to take an action or do a thing. You could miss that thing. It's post-game. Well, we'll see. Yeah, what do you need your sword for? Yeah! Yeah! What is it? Do you need your powers? No! Self-worth needs to come from within. You cannot... You have to be able to build that seed of valuing yourself without anyone or anything on the outside putting it there for you. Yeah. Yes. Does she have a... Okay, no. I thought she might have a black eye, but it's just the texturing. Nobody? Because I would say that, at least, like, physically, like, Bard isn't really those things. Like, they're not... I don't think super physically strong. Oh, this music I really like. They don't seem like they're gonna be, like, skipping any grades in school. And they're not traditionally beautiful, although they are adorable. And yet everyone loves them. I think it's, I mean, Gundy, but I'm curious to see where this is gonna go. Bard, of course, thinks that they can just make everything better, but they're a cinnamon roll is what they are. Yeah, well, I suspect that Bard is going to Shonen Hero friendship them, or friendship her, because that's what they do. They friendship people. It doesn't always work, because this game isn't... It's just a little bit cynical. But... Oh! Huh. I don't know if that's true. Huh. By being nice to them. That's how you make people care about you. Be stepped on. Yep. Bard is instructing Audrey. Here we go again. All right, everybody. Let's take this to heart. You don't be kind to them because they're going to help you. You be kind to them because it's the right thing to do. No, okay, so that's why I specifically said this game is a little bit cynical. It's not a cynical game. It would not appear on the list of games that are cynical, but it has just a little bit in there. And that kind of, in my opinion, kind of grounds it. So Bard will like run headlong in like, I'm gonna friendship this problem into being better and solved. But some problems you can't just friendship away. And this game isn't afraid to have that little bit of grounding of like, you can't just friendship everything. If this game had no cynicism, you would just be able to friendship everything. And that's totally fine. That's the game I thought I was going to be playing when I picked this up. And I wouldn't have minded playing that, but I like this better. This is a game made by people who used to think you could friendship the whole world better, and now they realize that you can just friendship, well, no. That is a difficult thing to say because better has two meanings. Because you can't friendship the whole world better, but you can friendship the world better. Does that make sense? You can friendship the world. You can't friendship the world into not having problems, but you can friendship the world into being more good. That, I would say, is the relative cynicism of this game. And I think that that's probably what they're hoping that we'll take away from this. Yes. You can friendship the world more good. So let's do that, shall we? And this is the lesson that Audrey is learning. But I hope that also something that we're going to take away from this particular conversation is, I hope that we go there where when Audrey's like, oh, but they're just bugs, they're not worth anything. Audrey was just saying nobody cares about me or cared about me. Audrey was just basically saying I was like the bugs. And so I hope that that's something that they want us to take away from here too. Was I making fun of Titus for swimming or something in that quote? I don't even know. Now apply that same logic and passion to yourself. Because I know a lot of you folks probably struggle with this to some degree, with wondering whether you're, whether you are worth it. Because self-esteem, and I don't mean like 90s school counselor self-esteem, inflate your self-esteem balloon, but like true feelings of worthiness internally. But a lot of us can put that compassion towards others. But if others are worth that, then so are you. Yes. That's better than stupid, which is what I thought you were gonna say. Stupid or naive. Simple's less bad. Can you imagine just not having these conversations? Audrey, slow down! Be nice to the bugs. Hi, bugs. Oh, hold on. Thank you, buggies! I have to let them put it down, though. I don't want them to tire themselves out. Okay, that's a ceiling. Okay. Hi, Audrey. This music kind of makes me think of Celeste. She looks at me like, well? Ah, hold on. Actually, are you okay? Okay, you're alright. Oops. I did it wrong. She doesn't wait for me. Oh, you know, Celeste is unabashedly doing its own thing, and I can see reasons why people would dislike it, but don't step on the bugs, Audrey! Yeah, maybe you should pay attention to other living things. That's true! You did promise to be nice! She just looks at the bugs, looks at me, looks at the bugs, looks at me. We're gonna make this giant bug. Well, somebody could want something different out of platformers. Than Celeste provides. There's lots of reasons why a person might not like. Can I make this jump? Maybe not. Nope. I can't. That's okay. Oops. Alright. Sorry, bugs. Undone by my platforming. Okay. Yeah, but Audrey is better at platforming than I am. So we're just gonna do this. There we go! The bugs will just carry me over. Okay, now I'm getting End of Undertale vibes with that window, but no, we're good. She did. She's learning. She's letting me go ahead. She's waiting for me. Good. The heartbeat. This is the heart of the mountain. Yeah. And oh no! You better not kill the overseer here because there's a doggy butterfly. Wait. What are you doing in this world? We're not in the spirit world. Oh my god, this made your dog bark. That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh, Sophie started sleeping in my bed. I'm really excited. She was scared of my mattress for a few months, but she now is like sleeping at the foot of my bed. It's very exciting. Oh! Okay, we're just gonna listen to this. Yeah, no, I remember the spirit world. I guess we'll see what's going on with it right now. But it's not just me. The fairy sidekick being in this world is not how it usually is, right? That's not right, right? this. I like this song a lot. I love you. Oh my god, look at that little puppy. Don't you want just a belly? This way. This is Christian belly. Don't you know? You want to just like. Sophie likes it when I rub her belly. She's a good little kitty girl. Okay, I'm glad that the characters are also commenting on this. Okay, alright. Well, I'm glad to know that, yes. I observed. I recalled and remembered. My brain is slowly working a little better. Oh, good. Excellent. Alright. Slide whistles. You don't have your sword, Audrey, and you promised to be nice. Oh dear. This doesn't sound good. Yeah, weird stuff. King of Hearts. Oh, all the little symbols! Right? Making monsters and now we're in a cave? This doesn't sound good. No. You promised to be nice, Audrey. Audrey. Like you like pull out like the squirt bottle. Like no, no. The dog is like, Wait. Oh. Oh, hey, yeah. Yeah, we might be able to fix him. Maybe we could friendship him. No. No, we're not. That's right, Dover. Dover part. Sorry. I sometimes have a hard time figuring out what to do with people's names, but I can't just call you New. I mean, I could, but... We're not gonna kill anyone, right, Audrey? Yes, maybe I will! Thanks, Bart. I do appreciate that Bart and I have the same dumb answers sometimes. It's great. Look at Audrey's face of disapproval. Yay! Yeah, singing is good. Put all your... Oh my god. There's a belly. Just a belly. Woof, woof, woof. So either we hopefully go out to do this and it works out, or we are crushed. This game has shown that sometimes we are crushed, and friendship and love is not enough. But we don't know. Oh my god, I love this song. I love this song. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Audrey thinks it would be nice. Nope. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's all Bard wants. He's a puppy, of course he is, but he's a golden retriever when he's not being a nightmare death monster. Oh, puppies! Oh, and the Dream King is still running around somewhere, isn't he? He's still my favorite. It's just like, I just don't feel like dying, man. I'm gonna take a nap and then I'm like out of here. Like, yeah. We have a special agreement. Yes. You're such a tot. I'm so excited. Look at all my exclamation points. Oh. Yes, that is exactly the energy that this dog has, Chrono. Yes? No, we talked to everyone and everything. Oh my god, that's really cute. Bye. Bye. That's adorable. Dream King, Heart Fairy, Sun, Moon, Chaos, Order, Wind. That's a lot of things. Hi, Audrey. Why don't we call her Audrey? Her name is Audrey, not the hero. Maybe. It might. We don't really have anything else, so true, yes. I mean, we do know that music is very fundamental to the universe, that music is what spawned magic, that music is literally how the goddess sang the world into being, so. I was wondering if she'd noticed. Well, you electrocuted her. Awkward. Oh, she actually looks like she's sad about that. She's not a jerk. No. Yeah. Oh my god, did you see how Bard just cut her off? I didn't hit that button. She started talking and Bard was like, hey. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Oh man. Bard is being uppity right now. Yes. You tell her to stop being a jerk. Haha. Yeah. But you also, yeah, you do also have to be aware that Audrey is projecting an air of confidence she doesn't feel. So as tempting as it might be to tear her to little shreds, if there is a piece inside of her that tells her that she's worthless, if you feed into that, it can be counterproductive. So it's a difficult line to walk. I wonder if she was always kind of a bit of a stuck-up brat and that's why people didn't like her. Is she actually sorry? Okay, she's trying. Okay. Yeah. And to be like, is she okay? Like, we literally don't know if she's gonna be alright. Like, it was a really, really, clearly a really bad pain. And I don't think that Audrey is used to having to deal with the consequences of her actions. And so here she is. Trying to be like, well, I mean, you guys were asking for it by messing things up. And anyway, she's not like, it's like, Audrey. That's a defense mechanism from Audrey, but it's wrong and out of place. Yeah. Audrey's like, oh, they'd rather be with her than me. They'd rather she be here. She's probably more heroic than me anyway, is what Audrey's probably thinking. I wonder if at some point, instead of the hero, the option is going to change to Audrey. If it does, that will be significant. Yeah, I like that they're able to give her credit for the fact that she did try to defeat people, or to defend people. And even, like, apparently she got mad at the people of Rule when she found that they'd been, they'd, like, lied to her, tried to, like, use her in the war or something like that, and she was like, no, that's not okay. Fine, I'm like, peace out, I'm out of here. And so it is, I think, important to give her credit. She's not like, she's, like, 100% evil, not caring about people ever or anything like that. She just... has also done bad things. Go figure, people can be complex. Huh. How does that feel, Audrey? Yeah. Look at this face. Is this not the face of somebody who you can absolutely trust with your life? Oh! So she gets a bit ahead of you, but then she stops. That's good. Lawful neutral, maybe, yeah. Okay, that's the jump button. Oh, wait, you can just hit up also. Right. Oh, platforming! Yeah, it doesn't feel like things are doing super well here. Eee! Oh, poor Bard. Bard is cold. Audrey, on the other hand, is dressed for the weather. Are you quoting something there, Blues? Oh, geez. There's like just like patches of color in the world missing. Bard looks concerned. Audrey slowed. Okay, thank you, Audrey. Oh yeah, and I like befriended a bunch of animals to help me. There were the adorable. Well, there's the Yeti that I was friends with, but then there were also like the super adorable, like, I don't even know what they were. Little electric buddies. This looks kind of like a witch hat, doesn't it? I have a friend who's a witch. Oh my god, I do love seals a lot. Oh, I guess this is just the castle. Oh, Bard. Bard has concerns. Oh, look! Oh no. Did he just lose his body entirely? That's probably not good. No, he still got it, okay. Oh no, come on, buddy. No, we gotta sing you a song and be friends. Hey. Bling. 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 Blink. 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 Oops. Jumping is hard. Jumping is hard. Jumping is hard. Jumping is hard. Ah! Eek! Eek! This looks very ominous. Like, it went from, like, ominous to super ominous. Like, the ominous level is rising constantly. Consistently. Oh. Oh dear, doggy. It sounds like there might be lava here. I don't like that. I don't know if lava actually makes a sound in real life, but video games have told me that this is what lava sounds like. So. Don't you dare! No! 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 Audrey, no! Audrey, Audrey, Audrey. No. Those are some teeth. No, Audrey, no. So she's gonna basically try to, like, smack him to weaken him a little bit. I don't know what to do. Oh no. Ah, okay. It turns out there's gameplay. that the darkness goes off of him and he starts turning pink. I guess I probably want to do the color. No, 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 no! Audrey, hold still! Tried, failed. Audrey, you need to try to stick with me, friend. Ah! Okay. Alright. Okay, well I can't do any of those anymore. Because she doesn't hold still. Audrey. You're just gonna get hit by those a whole lot. I did actually get most of those, much to my incredible surprise. Well, I tried. Alright. Yeah, see, look at how little bitty. Come on, come on. Come on. Hey. I'm really scared that they're not gonna go well. Achievement heartbreaker. Oh my god, Audrey. Audrey! Oh no. Oh no. That's true. You didn't have to do it. Yeah, no, it appears quite clear to me that the overseer was actually changing a bit. Go away. Nobody wants to talk to you. No. Yeah. Yep. Did you not? Excuse me, but you can't just do that. And what reason do we have to believe that, like, anything that you're saying is truthful? Oh, is that why she told her to go away? Yeah, so she's building her identity on this thing. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, well, and if she were to stop now, that would mean that every other time she didn't stop, she had a choice. And that would mean that she chose to take the action that might have been terrible. So it's kind of easier to continue doing the terrible thing so that you don't ever have to face the fact that you took an action and made a choice. So I think there's something timely and relevant there, because I feel like when people dig into something and fall into something, there's the whole sunk cost fallacy that, like, once you're deep enough into something, getting out of it means admitting that you were wrong and that anything that you did within that was a choice that you made, and that you made a mistake and hurt people and made a misjudgment. And that's why you see people double down on terrible things. Sometimes the worse things get, the more they cling to it. Which is a really scary thing that we're facing in the real world today. And it's... terrible things can happen, and I honestly don't think any of us are entirely above it. All you can do is try your best to be to listen to people and have people you trust in your life to tell you if you're doing something. But, like, that's part of why, like, people can get away with doing worse and worse and worse things. If you defend them, then the worse the thing that they do is, the more invested you are in saying that what they're doing is okay, so that it's been okay that you've been saying it all along. Yeah. I mean, narcissists do have a very, very fragile sense of self-worth that's very easily threatened. But it flip-flops intrinsically. It's not, I don't think, necessarily based on, like, a title per se. Because, like, it sounds like, I don't know. And I guess it also depends on if we're talking about narcissistic personality disorder or just being a narcissistic person. Which I think narcissistic personality disorder might be more what you're going for, Angry Nerd Bird, because that does have the flip-flop between I am on top of the world, I'm at the bottom of the world. And because of that lack of stable, secure sense of self, which a lot of personality disorders descend from, a lack of internal stability. But because there's no internal sense of self-worth, like fleeing between the highs and the lows, specifically with that. But yeah, no, it is really sad if that's what's happening to Audrey, because that means she's in great And can you imagine the horror of I single-handedly almost destroyed the world, and I didn't have to. And there were people telling me to stop, and I didn't. That would weigh pretty heavily on your conscience. Oh, was that too quiet? Hold on, I can turn myself up a bit there. Is that better? Is that better? Can you hear me more? Alright, yeah, sorry if the volume balance has been bad earlier. Has it been bad this whole stream? Oh, I'm so sorry, I've been talking so much. I guess it was mostly quiet background noise for a while there. Okay, well maybe I accidentally hit a thing. I was messing with my sounds a bit. I don't know if I trust Ayala, because both of them were saying she told me what she thought I wanted to hear. And here she is telling Bard what they want to hear. Which is somewhat concerning. But Bard trusts her immediately. Langtree? Oh right, yes, that's where the Dream King is from. Oh, there's strings. Does that mean I got those two right? See if I can figure this out. I'm really not sure what I'm doing here. So let me see if I can figure it out. If there are any clues. There's a thing that's jumping around. Nope, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. All right. Oh, good. I can't fall in the lava. All right. So one of them appears to be going that way. There we go. And then... Ah, okay. Got it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the directions. I appreciate that it's color and direction friendly. Especially because some of the colors look kind of similar to each other. Oops. See, like I would not have guessed that that was the color that it was. Because I thought it was an orange. Turns out it was a yellow. The puppy. I don't know why I didn't think that Audrey was going to kill. I think because I didn't have the sword. And then I saw the sword and I was like, oh, I'm a little bit nervous about this. But because the two of them had this like moment of like understanding. Alright, so it's possible that Audrey will save the world by sacrificing herself, thereby redeeming herself. Bard is still smiling, even though things are very clearly not right here. Yeah, like Audrey does seem like she feels some aware. Wow, things are not right here. Yeah, things are not how it's supposed to be, no. But Bard is okay, so we're all right for now. Oh, that's a tree, not a lava river. Okay, good. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Wait, this is my home. What? Well, this doesn't look good. So I don't know if this means that the king... Miriam! Hey, friend! Oh, good. It's just a particular plot thing that I think they could do is choose to have the Audrey redeems herself. Because we kind of got to see like a crack in her, if we call it narcissism. Misunderstood is not the right word here. Miriam, we're friends. Oh, Miriam actually can stand up to Audrey's magic. She's done it before. Yeah, like, Miriam is young. Like, these, in my opinion, these two characters are clearly much younger than I am. But she does have a maturity and an understanding of the consequences of what's happening. And I appreciate, because there is a simplicity to Bard. And I appreciate that she wants to make sure that they understand. I think that's a valid concern, just to make sure, because they kind of operate in their own way. It's just like, this is what's going on. This is where we are. Do you know that? Okay. There, that's true. Friendship. She's like, that is sweet. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, child. Yeah. Oh, I can talk to Miriam? Oh. Good. Good. No, it's not stupid. Whatever you're gonna say, it's not stupid. Yeah. Hold on, did you say there's something I could do? Yeah. Like, I love how much she loves her grandmother. No, it's okay. You have to take care of yourself. Oh, shut up, Miriam. We're friends. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You were hurt. That's okay. You got to you got to tell your grandma you love her. Yeah. It's okay, Miriam. No. Oh. Alright, now you have to tell me. No? Bard looks concerned. You know how this goes, Miriam. When you have a nosy friend, they will get this out of you. I'm the nosy friend. Just to warn you. Although I can actually respect when someone's like, no, it was not a good idea to bring it up. I will back off. But yes, I'm the nosy friends. No, what is it? Oh my god, no, you have to tell me. You had to tell me, Miriam. Okay, friendship is scary. Yes, you're vulnerable. You could get hurt. You could lose them. Probably could cosplay her pretty easily though if my hair ever decides to grow back. Oh wow, so her opening up in the club was the scariest thing. That was scarier than the end of the world. I can understand that. I don't have a hard time opening up generally, but I have known enough people who do. I really like her like little small aside text here because this is exactly what people say when they have this kind of conversation. Oh my god, this is the cutest thing. I'm sorry. No. I love Miriam so much. Part of why I love Miriam is because I have been friends with Miriam many times. I have had this conversation with Miriam before in real life when I was younger. In my case, unfortunately, sometimes it led to codependent friendships because when somebody is not accustomed to being able to open up, and then you are the one person that they suddenly feel safe and comfortable opening up to, they have all of this need for vulnerability and need for intimacy and need for all this stuff, and they haven't been able to funnel it anywhere, and suddenly they have one place where they can funnel it, and they put all of it there, and they don't know how to get their needs met from anyone else, and so they kind of expect you to meet all of those needs. So yeah. Miriam seems like she's a little more mature and stable than the friends that I've had like that over the years, but I'm now at a point where I can understand what's happening, so I actually can be like, hold up, no, which has led to people who are not quite where I am on that pathway, who are still back in that, to kind of get upset without really realizing what they're being upset about. They're like, you're my only source of comfort and you aren't giving me comfort, get back here. And I'm like, that's really bad for both of us. Like, I will be part of your support system, but I will not be that for you. So yeah. No, Miriam, it's okay. She's just like saying things at this point. She's just saying stuff. And you kind of have to yell some sense into her. Yeah, and then learning when somebody is very vulnerable and that they are opening up to you in a way that is hard and scary for them. Learning to hear the meaning in their words and how hard it is for them, and to recognize and acknowledge that for what it means to them instead of whether it's hard or easy for you. That was a lesson for me to have to, like, I had to learn. Just as Bard's gut reaction here, the thing is, Bard isn't belittling her feelings. Bard is reacting to her feelings as though it were Bard having her feelings. And if Bard had her feelings, if Bard was like, oh, I have this friend that I'm close to, saying, hey, you're my friend and I care about you, isn't hard and scary. So they don't really get it because we live our own lives in our own heads. And so until we are able to and have cause to try to put ourselves in someone else's head and somebody else's experiences and kind of think about what that would be like, and specifically learn and listen to what people are like, Bard has taken separate from everything else. Bard has no way of knowing in their gut what it is like for this to be this hard for Miriam to admit. So I don't blame Bard for being like, oh, you just confessed that we're friends. Awesome. Don't worry about ditching me. It's fine. You know, we're friends. We're good. I'm just worried about you. Like, that's a fine first reaction. Ideally, you learn to kind of anticipate when that first reaction isn't the reaction that the person that you're speaking to really needs. And I think there is something to be said for making sure you don't go too far in contorting what you say. Like, if you are worried about stepping on eggshells so you have to phrase things the exact right way to not hurt someone's feelings on a regular basis, then there is a problem. But in this case, here is a person doing something that is difficult and scary for them. And even if it's easy for you to do that, as a person who's compassionate, you do kind of have to stop your own response and be like, this person isn't me, and what they're saying and doing and feeling isn't what I would say or do or feel. So like, I have a friend who I care about a lot, and she and I have actually had a similar conversation to this a few times recently, where we've been talking about stuff that's really difficult and hard, and I'll just kind of like talk about a thing and react to things like it's like kind of like no big deal, like oh yeah, that, but because that for me it is. But then I can kind of tell, because she'll kind of like withdraw a little bit, and I'm like, oh, what is she thinking and where is she coming from? And then I can be like, okay, for me, but for you, I understand, so let me sit where you are and listen to what you say, and react to this coming from the space where you are in instead of the space where I am in. So dismissive isn't the word for what Bard is doing, but it is like there needs to be a realignment of the conversation that they're having. And that's what Bard is working on doing right now at this point in the conversation. Which is something that I think in different ways we all probably have to like recalibrate ourselves to be appropriately responding to what's happening. But I obviously, as you can probably tell from how I'm talking here, I very strongly relate to Bard in this entire, like, Bard's interactions with Miriam is very young Lauren, and her entire slew of prickly porcupine friends turning into codependent friendships again and again and again. But, you know, people in their teenagers and people in their early 20s and stuff sometimes are still figuring things out. Some of us take longer to figure that sort of thing out than others. So yeah, Miriam seems more put together and mature than a lot of my equivalent friends at that age, but am I still friends with any of them? No. And that's actually for the better. I can say that some of them we have mutual friends, and I know that after they kind of, because generally I would pull apart and be like, look, I have boundaries that I need to enforce, and this is really not healthy. And I know that they're all better off, both for having gotten that first boost of like, oh, someone's listening to me, and then also kind of having to learn to stand on their own 2 feet and find, make a bigger support network. Basically, like, if I step away, there's a hole that they're aware, like, now that's left behind, and they have a little bit more tools to work with to then work on filling that hole with a bunch of things, which is much healthier than filling that hole with me. So I can say that I do feel that most of the people that I've had that kind of interaction with are better off for having known me. Would I have those friendships again? No. I've fallen into that pattern again. I was actually very disappointed in myself and had a very hard time admitting to friends that it had happened in recent years, because I thought that, I no longer do that, but it's happened a few times recently, in like the past 5 years as well. But it's not a good dynamic. It's not healthy for anyone. And so I choose to avoid it. Like, I would see them again, I guess, but I don't know what that would look like. Is it going to be them yelling at me for leaving them? I really don't want that. If it's just going to be we run into each other in a social situation and I get to see and hear how they're doing well without me, yeah, I genuinely it makes me happy to know that they're in better places and better positions now than they were. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know if that's even relevant. That's a tangent thing, but yeah. Really, Bard? You're gonna have to elaborate on that, because I think you mean something more specific. How dare you call me out like this, game? Who spent the vast majority of her life pretending she never got angry? Who spent the majority of her life being like, no, it's fine. I'll deal with it. I'll make it better. It's okay. I'll manage. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Are you okay? I think I'm better now. I think I'm better now. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. I came here to have a good time and I'm feeling so attacked. That is the meme that is happening here. Because that's the hardest one to admit to. Fear, to some degree, you can admit to being sad, but the hardest one, if you are a person who wants to take care of people and feels that that is your role, is to admit to being angry. So hard. So you just interpret these other feelings as that you put another label on anger. It's not that I get angry. I'm not mad. I'm not. And the inability to tell people that hurts me, you need to stop. I am sad. I'm scared. People just assume you're gonna be okay, so they'll just like dump all of. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm. Yeah. People are like, well, she's doing fine. So we can just dump all of our fear about this scary situation on her. And then sometimes you just kind of lose it. Then people are like, where did this come from? And you're like, oh, well, I don't know. Maybe because I am a human being who gets scared too. But people tend not to think that I am. People tend to think I can just handle it. Always. And just like, I'll make it better. I can handle it. It'll be fine, whatever. And I've kind of, I guess, this is actually something, I'm sorry. I know there's a game to be played. Yeah, blue glass, that's the thing. A lot of times when you're annoyed or you're frustrated, you're actually angry. But it is very scary and hard to tell yourself, that to say you're angry. So I've had a really rough time of it the past few years. Anybody who's been following my adventures has probably gotten a sense for some of that. And I kept having times that I was really not doing okay. And like, I wouldn't always tell people I wasn't doing okay, so I got to the point where I was like, okay, no, I need to tell people I was doing okay. So there'd be times that I would feel like I was telling people, I'm not okay, I'm drowning, I need help. And then I like drowned a little bit. And I was like talking to a friend and I'm like, I don't understand. I asked for help. And they were like, because when you ask for help, Lauren, you then immediately in the next breath say, no, but it's okay, it's fine. Like, I'm hurting and I'm scared and I like don't know what to do and I feel kind of lost and I sort of hate myself, but it's all right. Like, you immediately follow up with, but don't worry about me. And so we assume that that full thought is what it is and that it's not a literal cry for help, which is what it was. Because for me, the cry for help was so hard. I couldn't do it without immediately being like, no, it's fine. I got this. I can handle it. Just go ahead and keep dumping on me or ignore me or let me do it on myself. So that was an interesting thing to realize about myself, because I did for a very long time try to just, I'll make everything better. I'll make everything okay. It doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter if it's what I want. It doesn't matter if I'm stressed out or angry about it. I should just be able to handle it and be fine with it, so that other people don't worry. So, yeah, Hi, Bard. I'm you. few years older. But otherwise, yeah. I've worked on some of this stuff. Yeah, well, and also, at least in my experience, like, the truth is I do have more resilience than a lot of people when it comes to things that are difficult. I've had people be like, Lauren, you don't have any pain tolerance. I'm like, oh, I have lots of pain tolerance, but it's emotional pain tolerance in a way. Like, I have a lot of experience just, like, getting through stuff. So, and I tend to have these people around me who, like Miriam, have really big cracks that they're trying to get by with. And so I felt for my whole life like I have to be the peacemaker. I have to be the one that makes things okay. I have to spread myself over those cracks to keep them together. I have to be the one who like gets underneath and holds up everything, so if the world shakes, the people around me do not feel the shaking because I am holding them above the ground as it shakes beneath me. I mean, whether I succeeded at this or not, I don't know, but I think I must have done a pretty decent job because people got it into their head that that's Lauren, she can take it, she can handle it, she'll be fine. This isn't actually true, and you can't just not have needs just because you want to not have needs. Like, I have told myself, I need to stop. I need to give up my dreams. I need to put them aside. I'm never going to be able to follow those dreams. I'm never going to be able to do the things that I want to do. I need to stop caring about this so much. I need to stop wanting this so much. I need to stop loving this so much. I need to need less. I need to need less. There's a song by Vienna Tang. Need not to need, or else a love with intuition. Someone who reaches out to my weakness and won't let go. It's called The Tower. And that's what it's all about. It's a song about being the one who takes care of everything and is always strong and doesn't want to need or feel pain or anything. And like, I either need to stop needing something or someone needs to be able to help me with this. So yeah, anyway, that's difficult. And that's thanks Wandersong. Oh, what have I been missing in chat? I've been just kind of rambling a bit. But yeah, it's good to have these conversations, I think. But yeah, people tend to forget that I am human. This has always been the case. People who date me forget that I'm not human. or think that I'm not human on some level. People in relationships with me, friends, just people have this idea that I can do anything and I'll be fine. And I can carry anything and I will be fine, and I can just step out and do something. And I'm like, dude, do you have any idea how hard I work to function? Don't always. Therapy, a lot of it has to do with finding the right therapist and getting yourself to the point where you can open up, and you have to kind of excavate the part where the work has to start. And that's hard. Yeah. Well, like, the thing is, people are like, oh, Lauren has people emotions. But, like, I apparently have I know this is a shock to all of you. I have a very big personality. And that gives the impression that I am larger than life. I am not, actually. I am just a person. I get mad sometimes. I am unreasonable sometimes. Yeah. Because, like, I open up and bare my soul. Sorry. I bare my soul to you folks a lot, but there's still a protection around me. Yeah. It's interesting stuff. Because Because I always thought I was a person who opened up very easily. Always identified as a person who opens up very easily. And everyone's like, oh, you're so open about how you're feeling, Lauren. You're so open about your emotions. I feel like I can open up around you. But it's complicated. Yeah, I've been I used to actually want to be the Manic Pixie Dream Girl really badly. This is probably not a surprise. Yeah. That's true. I'm not a flaming wheel of eyes. Isn't that one thing Evangelion actually got right? The things they call angels are actually these, like, horrifying creatures. I'm good at opening up about both the easy stuff and the stuff that's usually hard for most people, but the normal functioning middle ground, that's the hard part. The, like, stuff that might inconvenience or hurt someone else is the stuff that I can't do because I don't want to make other people sad. And my feelings and needs are not important, Lauren says for the majority of her life. Maybe if you tell people that you can't carry the burden of their stuff because you're suffering, they won't have this weird idea of you. That's true. Bard is a little weird. Can you imagine we could have just not had this conversation? That would have been dreadful. Bard has a voice actor and he's a friend of mine. That's why I misgendered Bard at the beginning when I started playing this game. Yes, actually, if you like the Bard's singing voice, you should look up the voice of the Bard, who is a fantastic musician and a game composer in his own right. He's amazing. And he plays trumpet and other brass instruments, so be outrageously jealous of his talent. He's a nice guy. No! Why would they be mad at you? You did the best you could. Yes! I mean, maybe a little bit. But ultimately, they're friends. There you go. There you go. That's being able to say both halves of that is really hard. And really important. Like the fact that Bard just immediately goes back to discounting their feelings. Like they don't even mention that their feelings are hurt because that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that their feelings are hurt. Miriam is sad and they can make Miriam feel better. They've been making Miriam feel better. So what does it matter that their feelings were hurt? Because overall they're fine and they're glad Miriam is back. So who cares if their feelings got hurt a little bit? It's a very relatively recent thing for me to be able to acknowledge, like, yes, it hurt my feelings a little bit, but yes. This whole conversation, I feel so attacked. Yeah, it still matters. That still matters. Yay! Working feelings. Back to cool Miriam now. Oh, man. Yay! Alright, so you said there's something... Oh, can I go up there? Oh, I can go up here. Okay. Jump button. Hold on. Jump button. Dance! Hi, mask friend. Yeah. That is my driving mission in life. Summed up right there. Yes. Yeah. Is it Angry Nerd Bird? Well, that makes me happy. Not in your muscles, but in your heart. Yes. I did have quite an adventure. Oh. Yeah. They're really making you feel the whole cost of the loss of the world thing right here. Being lost together is better. Bardling is a cute name. Hello, Ruby. I see that you're on the roof instead of in your house. Ruby doesn't approve of this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the world is actually going to end. Are we going to pull an end of the Neverending Story, the movie? Which I love. The movie. I love the book, too. Ruby, you're a charmer. Oh my goodness. Cranky old ladies. I know the first movie covers the first half of the book, and the feeling of things is a bit different. I really love both the book and the movie. I need to reread the book. It's been a while. But a single grain of sand, all that remains of my once vast empire. But then he makes wishes, and the world is reborn. And you think it will be like a simple happiness, which is not exactly how it is actually. For me, it's my favorite movie of all time. It's deeply important to me personally. But the book is a bit more philosophical. I was very angry when I first read the book because I think you kind of have to get over your bratty phase to be able, bratty phase to be able to handle Bastion's bratty phase. Yeah. The weather is so awful. Everybody wants to stand out and talk about how awful the weather is. That's very human. Oh. Oh. Oh, Ruby. Oh, she's got more to say. Bah! Oh, that's sad. She literally said bah! That's amazing. Oh, I love you, Ruby. All right, Mayor. All right, good. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good life. Yeah, it's funny because, like, you, like, don't know where Bard is from, so, like, Bard could be, like, the mysterious stranger who moved in. But actually, no, we hang out with their mom in their hometown. And they sit and sulk on their bed that they grew up in. Ah. I relate, Bard. I, too, had a breakdown as an adult and had to move back home with my mom for a little bit in the room where I grew up. So, yeah. It is interesting to come back to Langtree and be like, oh, I know these characters, I know this world, I have context for how these things work. Yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh! Zounds! Which, by the way, was originally God's wounds that got smushed together. It's a swear. There are a few other ones that are like that too, and I can't think of what they are, but... Is Gadzooks also one of those? That's how they used to swear. Back in some previous era. Oh no! Oh no, monsters! No! I mean, the ghosts are friends. That's true. This is a mayor. I would want this mayor on my zombie apocalypse team. I think she would be helpful. Okay, so same one. And Odds Bodkins also. Like, yeah, no, like all the swears were like that back then. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. We're just unraveling the mysteries of the English language. Oh, jeepers. Oh, his poor Clyde's anxiety. Gadzooks, there we go. He's just got all of them. No, tell her, tell her, tell her, tell her. Do it, do it, do it, do it. No, 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 do it. Do it now. Clyde. Clyde. Do it. No, no, Clyde, Clyde, oh my god. I was trying to encourage him, but it didn't work. Oh man. That's good. Yeah. No, the mayor's really cool. That is sad to not be able to become the person you want to be. Yes, Clyde needs to be able to confess. That's cute. Yay! You're my friends! Maybe when the world isn't ending, though. Wow, they're really making you feel this. I do appreciate that the Bard is not a silent hero. The Bard has a definite personality. Aww. love that right next to Miriam and her little perma scowl. Alright, let's see. I gotta make sure I talk to everybody. Is there anyone I didn't talk to? Looks like I talked to everyone up here. Oh, the concert on Tuesday was incredible. Or was there a concert last night? If there was, I didn't go to it or know about it. Man. I mean, like, the psychedelic colors are fun. But the world... The bird! The bird! Thank you, birdie. Man, I like that they went with colorful. I mean, because the world is being unmade and the world is colorful. And, like, the little Ayala is super colorful. But I like that better than, like, colors being pulled from the world and it's all gray and dark and depressing. It's, what is going on here? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can go back to our house, can we? Like, did I miss it? Bird help me that time? There we go. Okay. Good description of things. This is a weird game, yes. That is definitely true. Is there something down here? No. Okay, well, I had to find out. I'm turning it up a little bit in my ears because it's very dramatic and I want it to be dramatic. Bard is still smiling. I'm really glad Miriam came back for this. Wow! Shall we? Miriam looks more intense than usual, I think. I guess maybe it's her usual. Hey! Gandhi, but that was a pretty excellent pun. Well done. Huh. I'm glad for that. Oh, pup, pup. Oh. The heart fairy is adorable and silly. Only at the end of the world, huh? Whoa! I don't know how to really respond to that. This is a good question. Is an illusion. Ah! Yes, there we go. Ah! 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 It's all connected. It's all connected. Deep. It's true that actually. There's some truth there. Oh my god, the order fairy. Oh my god. Shucks. He just didn't feel like... Oh! Is that gonna progress? Are there other fairies? No, it looks like there aren't. God, I sure hope they're not serving hard times whiskey or we're all in trouble. Determination. That's not an accident. That's the word that's emphasized. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Nope. Sheesh. I know. But oh man, I see Chrono is quoting The Last Unicorn. Excellent choice. Oh, glug glug. Special time for the universe, that's way of putting it. Are there any other fairies that I missed? Yes, there are. Hi, Sunny. Yeah. Yeah, no, I remembered that Sunny was a girl. I didn't know if we'd gotten a gender for Mooney. Oh, they're so adorable together. Like, they're just super cute. Yes, Bard is at an angle. Yay! Aww. Aww. That's very cute. They're very, very adorable. Acute versus obtuse. Oh no! Gundy Butt did it right back, knocked that pun right back at you, and I didn't realize it until I said it. I imagine, since it does seem that Mooney has anxiety problems, that a world that is predictable and doesn't change constantly would be a little less anxiety-inducing, but... Alright. Oh, blue glass! Oh, we've got all of the angles covered, accounted for here. Well... This world has seen better days. I think we can safely say. Did it always make sounds with every step you took here? Music steps? Music sounds, I mean. I want to stand on... Okay, fine. This looks like we're getting there. Yeah. Hey, buddy! Oh, dear. You're having some trouble. How you doing? I'm glad. He's such a... Yes, you do. You're still my favorite. Yes, I do, actually. Oh dear. Oh dear. Miriam has no patience for his sass. I'm glad she called it sass, because that's what it is. Achievement unlocked, broken dreams. Yep. Wow. Ah. Well. Cool. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yes! We do! How are we gonna do it? What gameplay mechanics do I get to fail to understand? Yes! I do really like I love the Dream King. I think he's hilarious. So... Oh, what? She kicked me. Oh, I see. We sing. Oh, that's true. Yeah. No, actually, it's a good idea. That distracted her. She just got the Bard Kicker achievement. Yeah! What just happened, but that seemed pretty intense. Oh man. Yeah, that's it. Just go ahead and kick me. I don't care, whatever. I love that the Dream King is working with us on this. Like, I missed. Yeah! No! Ultimate Bard Kicker. I'm trying so hard. Lightning power times 100 achievement. No! Oh my god, it's working on her, or it's not working. Okay, so now Chrono is quoting, I assume Mega Man X. I assume that this is a scripted loss because I don't think I can do anything else here. It would just also be really strange for there to be an actual losable fight in a game in which nothing has ever been losable. So I assume that if I lose this fight, it's a scripted loss. Lightning strike times 50. I'm doing a decent job hitting her, it's just not really helping. I'm getting kicked by her a whole bunch. I'm just gonna keep throwing myself at her. That's fine. We got this. Bard is not afraid of this. Look at this. They're just like, whatever. No, we got this. We got this. He shows up a few times. He has the most personality. And like, yes, obviously I have a cat bias. I love cats. But like, I love that we're doing this with him because when he's like, I tried to delay it. I tried to stall it. Like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Ha! Yep. Oh, it's I Want to Be the Hero song. This isn't... Miriam's like, no. I do not know where they're going to go with this. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Don't get to go that way. I can still dance. There's no music. There's no sound. Just everything slowly disintegrating. I guess disintegrating isn't the right word. Being sucked up by a black hole. Check that out. Did I do it wrong? This is Delphi. Oh my god. Safi's teaching the Yetis the song. That's adorable. The waves to be the right. Okay. Somebody likes Earthbound. I mean, oh look, they have the oh, they all became friends. How to do that one. They did a really good job making a world that feels really alive and filled with people who you get to know. So when you see your friends and your family, Santa hanging out with my mom. Hanging out with my mom. Also, mom, of course, has an operatic voice and can sing. Is Santa Bard's dad? Wait, does Happy Kid look like Bard? And all of these things are happening because we went through and helped these people. Sorry, Manny, I take back everything I said about you. You're actually really rad. Buggies, buggies. Too many Yetis and the buggies and the seals. My buggy friends are dancing. They're dancing the song. That counts. That sounds them singing. They're all gonna be in the venue there. Is this everyone in Delphi? Yes! Look at my wacky friends. Ash's mom is there! Did it happen? Did you? Oh, here's one. Okay. Still not 100% sure how that one works, but at least I can get it. Now that I know that I'm supposed to spin. Oh my gosh, is this all of the pirates? Like the rest of the pirates in Pirate City? Yes! Pirate one is the easiest for me. It's the only one that I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. I've got that. Good, I'm glad. I'm happy that I got to see apparently Mom and Dad, but I also wanted to see my friends all gathering in deaths. Oh my gosh. I did that wrong, hold on. Oh. Sorry. No, okay. Ash's mom was. I thought maybe. Was she there? Was she in the back? Oh! 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 The king and queen, they're intermingled there, yeah. No, because that was the queen and the king, and... Oh yay, my electric snow seal buddies. Look at them. I also love that the mayor's the one who started the singing. Miriam. 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 Alright. I'm sorry, this is very anticlimactic, but it is also very appropriate for my experience with this game. But I do know I don't remember how to play the bell. I was just randomly singing at it earlier. Ah, okay. That's okay. I'm totally willing to own that one. Oh man, there are a lot of friends there. There are a lot of friends there. Look at Miriam. Look at the look on Miriam's face. Also, if it turns out that the rainbow girlfriend has been the goddess all along, I called it. But it probably isn't. Miriam is just like stunned. turns out that was the most important thing. She's scowling again.
Oh, do the fairies become the new overseers? Oh my gosh. She is so cute.
You get over it too. Story consulting, that's really cool. Yeah, good. Good. Yes. Good. Yeah. This, by the way, is super important. When you cut off communication with someone or fall out of communication with somebody, a lot of times you start interpreting, like assigning meaning to their actions that isn't necessarily actually what the meaning is. And so it's, I think, super important to keep those lines of communications open. That's so important. You better not put me in prison. Like a bird's smile fades for a little while. All right. Okay, anyway. Alright. Yeah. I'm so delighted by that.
Oh man! Mooney!
Oh, he's adorable! Oh my goodness! What's up? Oh, oh no! I missed the spell squad? Oh, what? That's a shame. Yeah, everyone's friends. It is a good thing. No, Phil. No. No. It's bad enough that we had Sheryl Crow earlier. Do we really need Smash Mouth? Alright. Like pirates? Oh. That's true, you did set your old one on fire. Yes! Okay, sorry. I did Chrono. I feel like this is inappropriate. Oh, you didn't set it on fire! I'm so proud of you! Good. Alright, well there we go. We got some mother representation here. I wanna talk to everybody else up there and I can't. I guess I don't get to talk to anyone else here. Oh wait, no I do! There's some more folks here, okay. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. What did happen to her? Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. That's really sweet. That is really nice, actually. So you brought, yeah, I was gonna say, so you brought cookies? Yes! Instrumental. Pet the dog! Pet the dog. Well, you see, Ben, we just saved the world. Is there any way I can get up there, or is this what I've got? And there's only a few folks I can talk to. Okay. Alright, Miriam. Yes. Oh man, Sunny! Yarp, 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 yarp. Oh my god, she's adorable too. I hope that she and Mooney can still hang out. It seems like they could. We broke the rules. We can break the rules however we like. Mom! She's so silly. My mom and I have this conversation regularly. What does that mean, Mom? You wear sunglasses inside, ma'am. At least I think you do. You don't get to call your son weird. That's an important message right there. Hi, Winston and Tara. Good. Yay! You can learn to care about yourself. Oh, and other people that, yes. Yes. Ooh, yay! Science. I've never done science. You see the pause and the speech bubble there? Excellent. Gotta go pet the dog. Bye, Deep Shock. Thanks for coming by. That was really wholesome. Oh, hold on. There's more friends here. Oh, I don't get to talk to them. Well, that's all right. Hello. You gonna admire Miriam from afar, Peter? After our quest, destroy the factory. Oh, is the lab going where the factory was? Oh, hopefully she doesn't take it too far. Yeah. Complicated? Ah, yes. Well, it's alright, Peter. Yes. It's okay. You made some good music. Okay, that's alright. That's good. Metaphor. Bard is like, nope. Hi, my old cohort. Yes. Okay. Alright, but they're gonna have to have something in place to keep you in check. We all started singing. Shark quack. Shark quack. That's amazing. I love that. There's some good thinking to take away from this. Hello. You're a little unsettling. So the Easter egg, folks have mentioned that there's an Easter egg. I would like to not miss the Easter egg. Oh my gosh. Lord of Fair. He looks like someone's dad. He has an 80s dad mustache, doesn't he? Pirates, pirates. Arr, yar. Yes, I saw that. I'm thrilled. And now you have both of them. Good. Hashtag blessed. Yes, I was about to say you're a family. That is what a good captain ought to do. A captain, a boss, anyone who's like supervising or caring for someone else. You should obviously have your vision and guide them with your vision, but it's also important to understand what their dreams are. Shepherd them and help give them a hand up to figure out what they want to do and get there. A weird cousin or something. That's about right. Yay, friend. Are there more pirates to talk to? Yes, Lou! Oh my god. No, this part's not crusty. Oh my goodness. Hi, Penny. 11,000 beans. Excellent. Sorry if I, Oh, the crow's nest, thank you. No, Bard shouldn't have a coffee. No. Oh my gosh. The silly one, yep. That's true. Yep, and you too are silly. You have a frilly collar, Francisco. Yeah. Yeah. You should probably not caffeinate yourself, by the way. If you can't sleep and feel anxious all the time and are ingesting a lot of caffeine, you might want to consider cutting back. I like how the mermaids just like quietly sparkle. No, that wasn't a cravat. A cravat is a little bit different, I think. I'm not gonna take your fuel source away from you. I'm just saying if you're having like I'm just saying that caffeine is a thing that people can choose to have, but it is not a necessity to live. I'm a cool kid. Look at me, I'm a cool kid. They have no idea the world almost ended. You're pretty rad. Aww. Yeah. We could go on adventures. Okay, I think that's everybody. Oh wait, there's somebody else? Oh, I can go out here. Oh, hello. Yeah. And I feel like her name is very much a reference to the Magypsy name style. Ocean types, rivers or lakes. Those are like oceans. Chill. There we go. Alright, we've spoken to everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. That's adorable. I'm really good at this, folks. Oh no. Are you two still together? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. Yes. Good. Look at that. Excellent. Good job, folks. Oh my god, it's the band. Yay. Ash is so adorable and I love their like little shy body language. Oh. I bet she's proud of you. Hey there. I'm sure you did, Ash. Manny! Hey, Manny! Yeah, it worked out. Yep. I believe in you, folks. Absolutely. Yes. I do actually believe them. Yeah. No, that's adorable. Oh, I love that. Okay, Manny, I like you. I'm sorry. I take back and feel bad for everything I said about distrusting you. Viola is really something else. I guess, yeah, he can join the Oron Club. Maybe not as severe an example as Oron, but still. You could. The world is not ending, so you totally could. Hi, Gabe. I don't know if I remember you. Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah! Yeah! That is actually true. So when I went to Tokyo, I ran into a few of my friends from elsewhere in the world who were there at the same time as me. I got to meet up with a friend from France I'd never met in person despite collaborating together before. And a friend from California who I'd collaborated with many times but never met in the US. We met in Tokyo, as one does. Oh, and a friend of mine from Austin! So, well, not an online friend, but a person that I met when I lived in Austin was in Tokyo when I was there, so we went out to dinner. Me and him and his girlfriend. And a friend of theirs who lives there, who's now a friend of mine, like, yeah. Yes, you should see the band. Let's see, is there anyone else around here? Have I talked to everybody's? I want to talk to Safi, but I don't think I get to here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next town. Yes. Sorry, folks, that we're going over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Grumpagus. Looks exactly the same, but bigger. And with a crown. That's really funny to me. Yes! Yay! Yes! Look at her standing with her back to me and her arms crossed. That's really cute. What a grandma. Hey, trolls! The okay human. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, most of us. Sometimes we can be real jerks. I gotta... Shall we keep going? I think that's everyone here. At least I looked all around. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. What just happened? How very earthbound. Hug! Being my friend. Can I go after her? It doesn't look like it's over here. Okay. Okay. Don't go in the house. All right. Okay. Take a screen cap of this. Oops. Okay, I took a screen cap. All right. So I have that code. Now I go into the house. Who told me to go back there after the end of the world? It's been a while and I don't remember. Sophie! Sophie, come see this with me. Oh my gosh. The bard's snoring is really adorable. Oh my gosh. What? Oh! You now access scene select. Oh my gosh, really? So scene select, is that what I do? Do I go to the... Ooh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because it's wind. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Sploosh kaboom! So oh my god. This is amazing. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god. The Wandersong, okay. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, so I assume do I want to do this, or is it here that I... Yeah. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, look at how cute they are with their little curl. Oh my gosh. I love their little doodles, dropsy style. Oh. Oh, it was simpler, so I don't have to memorize entire, like, 3-note songs. Hello, cat. Okay. Okay, yes, please do just tell me, because it's super unintuitive. I did talk to the cat. The cat said, password, please. I have to be in the dialogue with the cat. Oh, well, does that mean I have to leave and come back? I guess I'll do that. Okay. Let's try this again. Broggles. Meow. Okay. Alright. Broggles is missing half of an ear. Alright. So, I have code. I assume it's... What? The correct song is based on what the 7-symbol pattern translates into. What kind of hints does it give me? Here, Trellis, let me have a chance to figure out what's going on. How are you supposed to know any of those things? Hold on. Like, is there something? The symbols at the end of every chapter. Each of the symbols corresponds to an overseer. The color of the overseer's crowns. The 7 of the 8 existing. Wow, that's complicated. Yeah, there's literally no way I would ever have figured that out. So, let's go ahead and cheat. All right. There's literally no way I would ever figure that out. So we're just going to go with just the colors. If you can tell me what the colors are. Oh, it's unique for every game. Okay. This orange. Orange. I don't actually know, like, which of these is blue. Top right is orange. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, so someone can tell me the directions. I can try to do that. I can try it with the mouse, too. Okay, alright. We'll try it with the mouse, which is maybe what I should have been doing all along, but I didn't. Okay. If somebody can tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay. Northeast, south, northeast, south, southwest, north, west, southwest. There we go. We got it. Oh, so you could theoretically. Okay. Ha. I guess you could just like warp between various parts of the game to figure that out eventually. Alright. So here's an Easter egg. Okay. Is this going to be like Katamari or something like this? Gonna roll up everybody into my world? Oh my god. It's the Bard. Bard! You're very cute, Bard. Oh, hey! Yay! It's a developer room! I did actually really like the campfire song, if I remember correctly. Oh my gosh. What else has Greg made? Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's a nice touch. Yes, it does have a lot of music. Oh, wow. Yeah. Not very far. Nothing was minimalist. Super fan of minimalism. I want to be friends with this person. Minimalist. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Never tried. That's so adorable. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, I love that she's dancing. That's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. No, it's true, and the audio is very much, um, hold on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is a game that audio is very important for. That's really sweet. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, this is the sort of game that is really personal to the folks who work on it. Yeah. No, like, I so need to go follow these folks on Twitter because I like their philosophy and the things that they're saying, the things that they're talking about. Oh! Yeah, I probably didn't notice that, but that's really cool. Yes! Yes! Give me lots of facts. Oh my god, that's amazing. Tell me more silliness. Okay, well, I'm glad that... Hi, Greg. What's on your shirt, Greg? I made this game. No. Yes. You guys count as looking it up on the internet. Did you look it up on the internet? It's okay if you did. That's just so cute. Yes, that is clear and apparent. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a person who met many people and knows what it's like to travel. That's really cool. Yeah, wow. Wow. What an experience. That is absolutely the sort of experience that could fuel a game like this. Get a controller into a musical instrument. Yeah, that's interesting that the gameplay came first and then the story. Sophie is up on top of my bag again. What a cute baby you are, Sophie. That's where you go. That's why Act 5 is so long. It was originally the entire game. That is really neat. I love that it, like, grew in, like, stages. Like, it was, like, a process. Which, that's... Hmm. Mm. That's really cool. Yeah, I saw there were a lot of Kickstarter backers. Fan art. Oh my gosh. This is really... Yeah. No, I mean, this is a powerful game. Thank you, folks, for joining me through this. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine. This is a... Oh, commentary notes to scenes in the game. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's adorable. The little heart. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. There is so much heart in this game that I'm actually really glad to have a chance to hear from the people who worked on it, because it has their hearts in it. And that's, I don't know, you kind of want to get a little bit of a peek into that. And even though, like, they didn't have to tell me how personal it was to them, because I can feel that. Knowing things like part of what was inspiring and what inspired it was a 5-month bike trip across the country is, like, that's a cool detail. Yeah, no, this is very much... This... I continue to be surprised by games that I think I know what I'm getting into. Because I was like, Wandersong seems like it's like, what, a cute little fun feel-good game. It'll take me, like, what, a couple of weeks, and it just, like, bounce around like, yay! I didn't think that, like, the world was going to end and we were going to savor it with the power of love and friendship. Which is interesting because I was playing Final Fantasy VI on stream because I was like, this is a time when we need to have a reminder that even when the world seems like it's falling apart, hope and the relationships between people can help us, like, mitigate danger and loss and sadness and there is hope. But this, I feel like, is a really, really powerful story to play, like, especially, frankly, in 2020 of all times. The message that no matter, like, how hopeless things feel, if we cling to hope anyway, and we like, what saves the world is the relationships that we build with other people. What saves the world is knowing and caring about others and having them care about you. And I think that is a really important lesson to take to heart. I mean, it's really hard to have physical connections to other people right now just because we are all so isolated because of, well, there's a global pandemic going on. And that's difficult. And I think, I don't know about you, but I often feel very lonely and isolated. And I think that it is important to remember that those connections are what's going to save us. Sophie thinks that we should be connecting through playing with kitty toys right now. We'll do that. That's right, baby girl. We will play. I promise you we will play when this is done. I'm almost done. I know this is 2 streams in a row that I've gone way over because we, like, went 2 hours over for the Undertale concert. Anyway, that was my cat. Yeah, she's fine. She just was jumping from a place that had a whole bunch of change on it, so she sent change flying loudly. Let's see if I can show you. Hold on. She jumped from there to there. So there's Sophie. Yes, she thinks the stream should be over. That's my cat. Hi, Sophie. I don't know if you can see her, but she's up on top of my bag. But yeah, no, I think if we can take anything away from this game experience, I hope it is remembering that, like, we can make a difference in other people's lives just by being their friends. But also that it is really important to find ways to love yourself too. And I don't know. I don't even talk about beating games anymore, because most of the games that I play aren't games that you beat. Beat implies like there was a challenge and I overcame it. So I'll finish games, I'll complete games, but I don't really beat them anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this, if anything, having played through this game now makes, so it's me and Sophie both. That's why my controller sometimes stops working. I don't know. I feel like this makes me feel more, what's the word I'm looking for? Determined to follow what I kind of consider as my life mission, especially right now in a time that is as difficult and scary as the time we're in right now. To try not to give up hope and try to help other people not give up hope. And, you know, maybe not any one of us is going to save the world. But maybe if enough of us do little things, we can come closer to saving the world, and maybe the world can be saved through all of that. Oh, wow. The game audio was super loud this whole time, way louder than I usually have it turned up because of the concert. Well, hopefully you're all able to hear me anyway. But yeah, I'm glad that Twitch is here and that we've got like virtual spaces. The Discord is a really great like space for a sense of community, which I think is really, really, really lovely. But just like, you know, keep those connections. We've got to keep doing our best, and keep trying to connect with others and keep trying to do good. So thank you so much for joining me. I guess this means that next Thursday we're going to start Crisis Core 2, which is exciting. I get to set up my capture card again. But wow, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Yeah. Please don't expect yourselves to work miracles. It's okay to rest. It's okay to need space and boundaries. It's okay to be selfish sometimes and care for yourself. But it is also good to try your best to do good. So, good night, everyone. Please be safe. Take it easy. Be kind to yourselves. Keep in touch, and I will see you around. Thank you so much for recommending this game, and I hope we continue to have adventures together. All right, I've got to go give Sophie some love. Take care, and good night.